Budding charms! Look at the environment. How beautiful it is, right? Oh, what is meant by this environment? Environment is nothing but the surroundings of life on Earth. And this is influenced by both living and non-living things. That means non-living things and living things interact each other to support life on Earth. And that's where we need to understand the basic importance of environment. So let's get into our one-shot session on the topic called environment. So we are back with the next one-shot session on the topic called environment, and this is for class 7, and please pay attention throughout the class and try to take down the important points. And if you find any kind of doubts in between, please don't hesitate to ask your doubts in the comment box. I'm here to help you out, and my name is Aishwarya Sindhu Ramachandran and I am your geography educator here. So we are going to have a wonderful lesson. So without much ado, let's find out what are the contents here. So we are going to start off with the basic definition of environment, the natural environment, ecosystem, human-made environment, and human evolution. So now let's learn more about it. So if you're ready, just give me a thumbs up in the comment box. Let's get started. Oh, look at this. Oh my God, how beautiful our environment is. So what is meant by environment? Very important. So environment is everything just around us. So that means we can see living beings, we can see non-living things, human-made things, natural things. Oh, there are many, right? Yes. So when these human-made, natural, non-living, living factors work together, it causes an interaction and make our environment to support life on Earth. But what are these factors basically? So based on this, we have categorized factors into two as biotic factors and abiotic factors. Biotic factors are living things. Abiotic factors are non-living things. So let's have a look into it. So environment is everything that is just around us. So plants, animals, birds, microbes, rocks, soil, sand, all these are considered as various factors of our environment. What are biotic factors? Living, right? So that means plants, animals, birds and microbes all come under the category of biotic factors. What about rock, soil and water? They are non-living, right? Yes. So these are considered as abiotic factors. Clear? So this is how we have to talk about environment to support life on Earth. Interaction between these factors are very necessary. So now we are going to learn a few more things about it because we have to learn the different types of environment too. So let's learn natural environment first. So what is meant by this natural environment? Very simple. Interaction between biotic and abiotic factors. Oh, so that means if environment has to support life on Earth, these interactions are very important, right? Yes. So, the factors are mainly divided into two as biotic factors and abiotic factors. I have given you an explanation already, but still we are going to learn a few examples for it. Living factors of environment. What are they? Plants, animals and microbes, because these are living. So, these are considered as biotic factors. What about abiotic factors? Non-living factors of environment. What are they? Soil, water, air, all these are considered as abiotic factors. Clear? So, to support life on Earth, both of these factors are important. And now we need to talk about a few more details about this natural environment. Oh, so we know that abiotic and biotic factors interact in this environment. But what are the other factors that we need to consider? Let's talk about this. So lithosphere, very, very important term. So what is with the lithosphere? It refers to the solid crust which is made up of rocks and minerals. This is covered with a layer of soil too. But why is it so important? Because this is a place where forests, grasslands, all these exist. So this can be an area for agriculture and this can be also important for the settlement of people. People need to live and settle their life. For that, they need a platform. So this can be called it as lithosphere. And this can also be considered as a mineral wealth of our planet. And what about water domain? Water domain can be called it as hydrosphere. Hydrosphere consists of water bodies, lakes, rivers, seas, oceans, ponds, etc. So these water bodies come under the category of hydrosphere. And what about the last point? It's all about biosphere. Oh, so biosphere means we are talking about the living things. So plant and animal kingdom combine together to form a beautiful biosphere. Clear? So this is the way that you need to understand the basic details of natural environment. So please keep this in your mind. Biotic factors, abiotic factors, the point of lithosphere, hydrosphere and biosphere. So, oh, ecosystem. What does mean by that? Oh, it is a large community of living organisms in a particular area. Oh, so in a particular area, there are some living organisms. These living organisms create an ecosystem there. So ecosystem can be of different types. What are they? Grassland ecosystem, aquatic ecosystem, pond ecosystem. So these are the various types of ecosystems. And how these are formed? Due to the presence of living organisms there. So plants, animals, microbes, all these are considered as various components which contribute to the formation of an ecosystem. And what are the other examples for it? Grassland, desert, forest, mountains, lake, ocean, etc. But how these are connected? These are connected through nutrient cycles and through energy flows. How? We know that food chain is very important, right? Yes. So through food chain, what is actually happening? One organism is eating another organism so that energy can be transferred from one organism to another. If I talk about plants, plants are producers. They can make their own food through photosynthesis. But we are consumers. Animals are consumers. How? Because we have to depend on other organisms to meet our food, right? Yes. In this way, we are getting nutrients from these. So from us, this can be transferred to other organisms. Oh, so this is a very, very important step, right? So let's take another example here. Plants. Plants are producers. So plants can be eaten by grasshoppers. So grasshoppers can be eaten by frogs. Frogs can be eaten by snake. Snakes can be eaten by an eagle or a vulture. Once a vulture dies, oh, its body undergoes decomposition so that the microbes can eat it. So in this way, the nutrients are getting circulated, right? So food chain, food web, nutrient cycle and energy flow. All these are well connected. And now we are going to talk about the second type of environment. That is nothing but human-made environment. What is it exactly? Oh, so in this environment, there must be the human connections. Not only the human connections, it refers to the activities, creations and interaction between humans. Earlier, humans adapted to the natural environment to meet their necessities. But now, there are some places where you can find a few compromises. How? That means humans are not that connected to our natural environment right now. Am I right? Yes. And that's where exploitation, pollution, all the problems are coming up. So now we are going to talk about a few more things about it. Let's learn it one by one. So when you talk about humans, humans have made such a great evolution throughout these years. But what are the major inputs in this evolution? Look at it. Agriculture and settlement, wheel invention, emergence of barter system and trade, industrial revolution and information revolution. Early men found fire and this was made a huge impact to the evolution too. So wheel invention is another discovery which made such a great milestone in the whole evolution. How the discovery of fire became a milestone? Oh, so fire. When two stones rub together, you will make fire. But this was a great discovery by human beings then. Why? Because they were able to get protection from extreme cold climates, and not only that, they used to get such a great relief from darkness too. So using fire, they used to protect themselves from the attack of animals too. But what about wheels? Wheel invention made such a great impact in the evolution. But how? It made their transportation so easy. But where it is so necessary? When people started agriculture. Why? Because crops needed to get transported from one place to another. They needed a good transportation part. And look at it. Agriculture and settlement. People started to cultivate various crops so that they can meet their day-to-day necessities. Plus, they started to live on the same places. Through this, settlements are made. So agriculture and settlement, both of these have a great connection because agriculture led people to live and settle in a particular place so that their day-to-day necessities are fulfilled. At the same time, they were able to lead a good life too. And now we are going to talk about barter system and trade. What does mean by barter system? You can exchange things to meet your necessities. How? So for that, we need to consider two persons here. So the first person has a mango and the second person has a watermelon. So if the first person needs a watermelon, instead of giving money, there was a system when mango can be exchanged to get the watermelon. So in return, the person will get a mango. Clear? So this is the way they used to carry out the barter system. So if you want to get something, you can just exchange your commodity to another person so that that person's product can be taken. So in this way, barter system also made such a huge impact in the evolution of humans. And what about money exchange? Oh, after many years, something happened so good. Oh, money became so common between the people so that they can exchange money to get their commodities. So to meet their necessities, instead of exchanging the things, they used to carry money and get the things. Today, if you want to buy something, what do you have to do? You must carry some money, right? So if you want to buy something, you have to go to a shop, you can give the money so that you can get it and you can fulfill your necessity. So this is the way today's life is going on. And we have advanced a lot because we have digital money now. What about today's life? It's so advanced, right? So not only the cash, you can make use of digital money too. Various applications also got so common in our life these days. And what about industrial revolution? Oh, large-scale manufacture. Industrial revolution made such a good impact on the whole industry. How? Large-scale manufacture. Factories and industries started to produce commodities and products in large scale so that they can meet the necessities of population. So large-scale production of these products is basically due to the increase in population. So increase in population was also one of the reasons for large-scale industrial revolution. What is this? Information revolution. Development of digital communication networks and computers. Okay, so there was an era when all these things developed so good. Oh, so today, if you want to call someone, it's so easy. Take your phone, just make a call, right? Video calls are so easy. So if you want to make any kind of conversations or communication between the people, it's so easy. It can be done in seconds right now, right? Yes. Why? Because information revolution has occurred. And that is the main reason why we are advancing day by day. So that's what about today's session, and I hope everyone really liked it. And now it's time to summarize all the points here. So we have come to the end of the session. Today we started with environment, natural environment, ecosystem, human-made environment, and finally human evolution. So these are the various things that we discussed today, and I hope everyone really liked it. And that's all about today's class. We'll see you next day with an amazing session similar to this. Have a nice day and goodbye everyone.